This week is Music to My Ears. Find out who else is making their way to FlashFest.
Plus, award show season is not over yet. We have the latest winners coming up.
Where we make Kent feel like Hollywood, this is the Blurb.
The 25th MTV Movie Awards happened this past weekend. I'm Tyler Oman.
And I'm Zach Jones. The MTV Movie Awards were held in Burbank, California, and were hosted by the A-list duo Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Some of the night's winners included Star Wars for Movie of the Year, Charlize Theron for Best Female Performance in Mad Max, and Mr. DiCaprio for Best Male Performance for The Revenant. MTV Generation Award was presented to Will Smith, and Melissa McCarthy received the Comedic Genius Award. Now every award show has a huge social media following. Cassie's here to tell us the most tweeted about moments of the hashtag MTV Movie Awards. Cassie?
Thanks, Zach. Deadpool wasn't just a hit at the box office, but also the MTV Movie Awards. Salt and Pepper surprised Ryan Reynolds with a shoot performance just before Reynolds received the Best Comedic Performance Award. After the performance, many fans tweeted their reactions. Gavman321 and Vapor Graves were amongst many happy viewers. Deadpool wasn't the only hit at the award show. The cast of Suicide Squad brought an exclusive new trailer that had Twitter buzzing. Daniel Got Skills and Greenleaf Quinn said that most fans were thinking, sharing love and excitement for the coming film. We'll have to wait and see if it lives up to all the hype when the movie opens on August 5th. That's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more social media stories later in the show. Back to you, Tyler.
The list of nominees has been released for the 2016 Billboard Music Awards, and it looks like The Weeknd is the one to beat this year as he has received 11 nominations, which is more than any other artist or group. He is followed by Justin Bieber, who was able to get 11 nods, while Drake and Fetty Wap are tied at 10 nods. We've also got to keep our eyes on Adele, as she is a finalist in 8 categories and has a chance to earn the most Billboard Music Award wins of any artist in history, which is the title currently held by Taylor Swift. We'll just have to wait until May 22nd to see if history is made.
Hip-hop group NWA had a rewarding weekend. Not only did they win the True Story Award after being snubbed at the Oscars, but they were also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Friday night. Kendrick Lamar kicked off the induction by giving a heartfelt speech about the groundbreaking West Coast rap group that inspired his career. Other inductees this year included Cheap Trick, Deep Purple, Chicago, and Steve Miller. However, Miller became frustrated and told reporters after the ceremony, quote, "They need to respect the artists they say they're honoring," which they don't. The Rock Hall released a statement saying, "Rock and roll can ignite many opinions. It's what makes it so great." The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was honored to induct Steve Miller tonight and congratulates him. We wish all of the inductees a big congratulations. In keeping with the music trend, Kent made some rockin' announcements. Brooke joins us now with all the details. Brooke?
Thanks, Zach. I have huge news. Over the weekend, on Friday, USG announces 303 for the last surprise act for FlashFest. The people wanted a throwback band, and your wish has been granted. So, April 21st is a big day for all of us Kent State students. How is this whole shebang going down? For FlashFest, our performers are Chase Rice, opening up for the stud muffin. For our country lovers are Lacey Cavalier and John Langston. Secondly, for some throwback music, 303 will leave us a little starstruck by their performance. These performers will be playing on Student Green, closed for the Kent State students. Now, don't y'all feel a little special? These spectacular lineups begin at 4:30 p.m. Leading into the night, I will be feeling young, wild, and free. Wiz Khalifa will be our headliner. Doors will open at 8 p.m. and this concert will start at 9 p.m. in the MAC. Wiz will make you go hard or go home, but before you go hard, make sure to bring your student ID and your tickets to get inside. This concert will be so poppin', leaving you feeling a little shell-shocked. Ha, you see what I did there? I'ma go hard or I'ma go home. Ha, I'm gonna take my butt home. That joke was bad. As you can see, I really love that song. If you're just finding out about this now, you can still purchase your tickets at the MAC. 1 ticket per student. All tickets are $20, and you must have your student ID to purchase your tickets. You don't want to miss this amazing chance to enjoy yourself at FlashFest 2K16. Hope to see you all there. Back to you, Zach.
Dim the lights, American Idol ended its 15-year run on Thursday night, and the final victor was crowned. Trent Harmon beat out fellow Mississippi resident LaPortia Renee. However, many people, including Judge Harry Connick Jr., were surprised with the winner. Obviously, with it being a big night for the show, many American Idol alum made a return to the stage. Jennifer Hudson, Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul, Carrie Underwood, and even William Hung were just some of the many guests. Many viewers think American Idol is just taking a break, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. His dad became a legend in movies that featured a lot of horses, and now Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood, has been cast in a movie series with a lot of horsepower. That's right, Scott Eastwood has been officially cast for the Fast 8. The hunky young star took to Instagram to celebrate his new role, saying, "To me, the series is so much more than just a franchise. It's a legacy. You can catch him driving onto the big screen with the rest of the Fast family next April." And speaking of hot, our runway rundown joins us now for all of the most recent spring trends that will have you ready to meet your own Scott Eastwood this season. Kim?
Thanks, Tyler. Welcome to the Fashion Chat on Runway Rundown. I'm your host, Kim Anderson.
And I'm Kyle Dawson. Also joining us tonight, we have Taylor Yarborough and Alex Taylor.
Wondering what to wear as the weather finally gets warmer? Well, have no fear. This week we are here to fill you in on the latest spring trends so you can stay up to date.
First up, we have a not-so-fashion-forward look, backwards button-downs. Some street-style goddesses are debuting high-end versions of this look, while others are quite literally wearing their shirts backward. What do we think?
I think this is kind of cute. I mean, in its own little weird way. I think I would definitely try something like that.
I would save this for Wacky Wednesday in elementary school. Shirts aren't meant to be worn backwards. They have a tag for a reason. Wear it the right way. That's true.
It's a little questionable. Well, next we have the classic bohemian off-the-shoulder look. This style has been around for some time, recycling every few years, and it's back again. Fashion bloggers are taking both casual and classy takes on the look. What are our thoughts?
I love this look. I think it's very classic and it's very on trend right now.
I'm a huge fan. I have a lot of this in my closet. I never really stopped wearing the off-the-shoulder, so I'm really glad it's back in style because now I'm back in style.
Especially for the summer, I think it's a perfect summer trend.
You can wear lighter fabrics or heavier fabrics and just kind of make it work for you, for sure.
Definitely.
And lastly, we have lots of denim. Both men and women are slaying street style with this denim-on-denim look. Thoughts?
I love denim on denim. I would definitely wear anything like that.
Huge fan. Always a fan of the jean skirt with the buttons up the front. Super cute. I always wear denim on denim, so I like this a lot.
I feel like it's good for like any occasion, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think you need to be careful that you're not rocking the Canadian tuxedo. Brittany and Justin did it. Katy Perry and Riff Raff just don't. I'm not really a fan. But that's all we have for now. But stick around because when Runway returns, we have the scoop on the 2016 MTV Movie Awards. Back to you, Zach.
Thanks, Kim. When we come back, we'll ask your favorite question.
And find out why a former Victoria's Secret angel took off her wings for good. The Blurb will be right back.
Welcome back. It's time for Cassie to come back and tell us what happened on social media this week. Cassie?
Thanks, Zach. Cassie, social media is my game. Here are this week's trending stories. Khloe Kardashian is getting emotional on Instagram. The reality star took it to Instagram this weekend sharing her feelings. One post said, "It doesn't matter how loyal you are to someone, you can't change someone's heart and bad habits unless they want to themselves." The long caption went on to say, "Letting go with love takes great strength, as well as sometimes the person you want is the person you're the best without." Theories have been started that Khloe and Lamar were possibly reconnecting, but after this, we aren't so sure anymore. Attention stars Hollow Dwellers. Netflix announced that they will be having a Gilmore Girls revival. There will be 4 90-minute installments to the show as of right now. It will be set in present day around 8 years after the show ended. The premiere date has not yet been released. There is actually a theory that Louis Tomlinson's baby is fake. The theory, nicknamed Babygate, is based on the idea that the baby has been created to distract the rumors of Louis dating band member Harry Styles. There are many facts to this theory. One of them is that Brianna, the mother, posted the picture of her newborn on January 26, 2016. Then Louis tweeted his newborn arrived yesterday on January 23, 2016. Similarities to Brianna's hospital pictures and another beauty bloggers have also caused speculation because they look a little too similar. There are also a few theories, but although most likely not true, it is a bit odd. That's all I have for this week. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at TV2TheBlurb. Back to you, Zach.
Thanks, Cassie. Now, it's expected for the family of a presidential candidate to vote for them, right? Well, not in Donald Trump's case. The 69-year-old toupee-wearing presidential candidate will not be receiving votes during the primaries from his own children. Trump revealed on Fox and Friends on Monday that Ivanka Trump and Eric Trump will not be casting their vote for him in New York on April 19th because they did not register to vote in time. Even though they are not able to actually cast a vote, both Ivanka and Eric have been active in helping support and campaign alongside their father.
And a Victoria's Secret model leaves her VS wings on the runway, and I don't think she's looking back. While preparing for the 2013 VS fashion show, model Erin Heatherton was told by the famous company that she had to lose more weight to walk in the show. The model told Times Magazine Thursday that she would work out so much that her body began to resist itself and she began to fall into a state of depression. Erin said it was the last straw when she came home to eat dinner after a workout and she didn't want to eat. She embraces this failure and will continue her modeling career being healthy. Now, I don't know what Victoria's Secret was thinking, but what about Janet Jackson and American Idol alum? Tabor has us asking just that. It's time for What Were They Thinking?
Hey y'all, Tabor here, and I've bought all the tea. Let's get started. She stood me up again. I know she used to perform for you, but when has she performed for you lately? So remember how my castmate Cassie got bamboozled by Justin Bieber and his I don't want to do meet and greets fiasco? Well girl, Janet done got me too. Yes, for the third time, Janet, Miss Jackson If You Nasty, has postponed her Unbreakable World Tour. Now I love Janet, but come on now. First she pulled up Mean Girls and said she was sick. Then some surgery happened, and now she's planning a family. Honey, what? I can't stress this enough. I live for Demita Joe, but girl, you're not exactly at childbearing age anymore. Sorry. I do want to send out a prayer for Janet and her man Wissam, but yeah. The Unbreakable Tour is set to resume in 2017, and she's now giving out refunds after refusing them at first. Let me get my coin back. Speaking of coin, Blac Chyna really showed up and showed out with that Kardashian boy. We all know about the couple getting engaged last week, but the real tea is in the walk down that aisle. Well, the couple could make millions over what TMZ is calling a docu-soap, covering the days leading up to the wedding and the actual wedding day. $150K to $200K an episode. That's about 2 loaded Escalades an episode, or even a cute Cape Cod outside of Cleveland an episode. One catch to all this though, Mama Chris. She's got some blanket deal with E giving them the advantage in anything involving her and her family. Rob could always go this one alone though. What do you guys think Chiro would do? A lot of people were following this next upcoming American Idol star, but now, I don't know. LaPortia Renee Dunn already found herself in a pot of hot boiling water. She addressed the religious liberties law in Mississippi and said she doesn't agree with the LGBT lifestyle. Girl, bleh. People on Twitter, of course, came for her and telling her that saying that being gay was a lifestyle implies that it's a choice. She blamed it on her upbringing and said, we should just respect each other's differences and opinions and move on. She then added that she doesn't dislike the LGBT community, she just doesn't agree with it. Girl, my lifestyle includes being a fierce student at Kent State, not being gay. So LaPortia, I'm gonna need for you to have several seats. That's your cup of tea for this week. Be sure to tune in next week to see what Miss Ashley has for y'all. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Tabor. When we come back, Runway Rundown breaks down the red carpet looks from the MTV Movie Awards.
And Chloe and Nas both have some reporting for you. You won't want to miss it.
Welcome back to the Blurb. I'm Chloe and I'm here to share all the latest beauty news with you. Let's get started. All hail King Kylie. Her Royal Highness has just announced the release of her Coachella liquid lipsticks. And let me just say, you definitely need to get these bad boys. Jenner has released 3 metal matte shades, Rain, King K, and Air. Rain is a cranberry metallic shade, King K is a glamorous gold, and Air is a nude shade sprinkled with metallics. These colors are perfect for a beauty lover who isn't afraid to make a statement. But for those of us who want just a little bit of sparkle, try just placing Air or King K on the center of the lip for the perfect amount of glow. Jenner said on her Snapchat story that the collection will be released soon. But until then, stay glued to her website because we know how hard it is to get your hands on these. The MTV Movie Awards aired this weekend, and let me just say I was very impressed by the ladies on the red carpet. Cara Delevingne definitely was turning heads, and let me just say she left me speechless with her mauve lip and fresh makeup along with her always perfect brows. Now on to Gigi Hadid. The Maybelline spokesperson rocked a nude lip, glowy skin, and shimmery gold eyes. Not to mention her killer bangs, which gave me major 70s vibes. Nice job, ladies, you killed it. Speaking of the MTV Movie Awards, our Runway Rundown crew is here to decide who was looking so hot and so not at the event. For more beauty tips, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chloe Book. Stay beautiful. Kim?
Thanks, Chloe. Welcome back to Runway Rundown. Again, I'm your host, Kim Anderson.
And I'm Kyle Dawson. Joining us again, we have Taylor Yarborough and Alex Taylor.
The 2016 MTV Movie Awards took place this past weekend, and we have another head-to-head insight on who was hot and who was not. First up, we have Halsey and Kat Graham. Halsey went straight to the castle wearing a three-piece bralette, shorts, and jacket combo by Aidan Cohen, while Kat showed off her curves in Beyonce's Dolce & Gabbana dress from 13 years ago. What do you think of this look, Taylor, and who won?
I think I would definitely say Halsey, even though I don't really like both of the looks, but I think Halsey did it better. I think maybe I wouldn't have done the shorts. I didn't really like that, but I just hate that bodice thing on Kat. I just don't like the top of it.
She's trying to be Beyonce.
Yeah.
And like you honestly, when you put the side by side, I saw the side by side on Twitter, it was really like you can't compare them.
I just think the added detail like on the side just isn't that flattering. It kind of like throws it off.
I never like a corset look. Back, front, anywhere. This is just bad. There's three and I don't like
It
it.
reminds me of those dresses from Deb that they would like sew up the sides to, and it would do like that weird cinchy thing. Never. So I think that Halsey takes this one.
Yeah.
We can all agree.
Well, now what would a red carpet event be if a Kardashian Jenner didn't swoop in and steal the spotlight? Here we have Kendall Jenner and a Kristen Adnovic with D2 shoes, and Charlize Theron and Alexander McQueen. Both went for a witchy black mini dress look, but who wore it best?
Is this even a question?
I know.
Yeah, definitely
I mean,
Kendall.
I mean, they both look great, honestly. Like, I really like both of these looks. The dress is a little long, but Kendall's is great. The shoes are awesome. If you have legs like that, why not show them off?
Exactly.
And she did it right with those shoes.
And I love the connection between like if you look at like the chest detail and then the shoes, it just like all really ties together.
And somehow
really
it's
well.
not too much. I don't really understand how, but it really works.
I think it's a testament to new versus old Hollywood.
Yeah.
So you kind of have like the older Charlize, and then you have Kendall, and she kind of just killed it, knocked it out of the park. And of course, it wouldn't be the MTV Movie Awards without a few edgy looks. Holland Roden and Renee Barr embraced the tailored two-piece look in their own way. Teen Wolf's Holland Roden wore a Christian Siriano top and pants, while Renee Barr showed some cleavage in a Natalie Chapman tuxedo number. What do we think of this look?
Okay, Renee looks so hot. I love this. She did it so well. It's super classy, even though it's really low. The neck piece does a lot for her. It really elongates her whole body, and white is so in. I love this.
See, I really love Holland's look. First of all, she has the off-the-shoulder trend going on, but I think that the color looks great on her. I think it's really simple and classic, and I think it looks great on her.
Holland's is okay, but she kind of looks like she's wearing Dr. Scrub pants. Like my mom wears those, and they don't
really
look good
like
on the red carpet
either.
No.
I thought it was so weird. So, well, this past weekend, Modista Fashion Group went on their annual NYC trip. Nas, a part of the executive board, filmed along the way. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, so as you can see, it's snowing and I'm actually on my way to New York. So this is fun. Okay, so we're waiting on the subway to go to the FIT Museum, and this is my first time on the subway, so yeah, in New York. NYC day 3. Where are we going? We're going to Central Park, Chinatown, and Paris Baguette to get some really good bagels and pastries. So yeah, we're just waiting on the subway now, and that's it. all I have for you this week. Now, back to Kim.
I guess thanks, Naz. When we come back, one of our reporters reviews one of the hottest albums right now. Don't go anywhere.
Our music reporter, Brandon, breaks down the new album, 2088. What's up, Brandon?
I'm Brandon Wilkins, and I'll be giving you the scoop on Big Sean and Jhené Aiko's newest EP and self-titled debut, 2088. Sean and Aiko have been longtime collaborators as they've worked on tracks like I'm Gonna Be and Beware featuring Lil Wayne, and I Know, a song off Sean's most recent album, Dark Sky Paradise. Now this month, the two continue to play off one another on a project that was crafted for the Romantics, 2088. Sean and Aiko play the fictional power couple 2088 going through the highs and lows of their relationship. Jhené actually described the piece as having a 70s aesthetic with a futuristic spin. She wasn't lying, as the album has the old school 1970s samples, but still manages to feel like the 2070s with the trap drums and the spacey beats. However, the true highlight of this EP is the dynamic between the two artists. Even on my least favorite track, the connection is undeniable between the two. The sexy, sleek chemistry is the essence of this project and enough to keep my attention for the banging 30-minute futuristic love story. With that being said, go check out 2088. I'm Brandon Wilkins. Back to you guys.
Well, I'm a pretty big Sean fan. That's kind of awkward to say. So I'm hoping this new album's not just put out on Tidal like that Kanye one, so I can actually listen to it.
Yeah, the way Brandon described it, it makes me want to go check it out. So I might do that.
Right.
I'll let you know next week.
Definitely. All right, well, that's our show this week. For more entertainment news and behind-the-scenes exclusives, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at TV2 The Blurb.
And view any of our past episodes and extended interviews on our YouTube channel. Just search The Blurb on TV2. See you next week.
Peace.